We'll tell you what, if you're one of those people that just can't start your day without your morning coffee fix, well, guess what? There's an event right here in Chicago this weekend you are not going to miss. They are calling it CoffeeCon 2014. What is this? Well, it's a one-day event where you can taste coffees from just all over the world, and they've been roasted and brewed in probably any which way you've ever imagined. And here to talk about CoffeeCon, we're joined now by the founder of the event, Kevin Sinnott, right now at CoffeeCon. Melody mentioned this. We've heard of Comic-Con,
yes.
But to explain exactly what CoffeeCon is and what can people get?
Well, John, CoffeeCon is really, it's not a trade show, it's for consumers. There's so many trade shows about coffee, but this one is really just to come out and enjoy coffee. I want you to do three things. Try all the coffees there. We've got a dozen roasters. I want you to try all the different brewing methods. People don't realize that how you brew coffee has as much to do with how it tastes as where it's from. And the third thing, there are classes there that you can actually perfect. The goal is if you come there and you don't feel comfortable about how you brew coffee, by Sunday morning you ought to be transformed.
Be an expert, a coffee guru. So in your mind it's kind of like an art form, putting the coffees together a little bit.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Talk about how do you do it? How do you get different flavors into these beans that you grind down?
Well, every time you brew coffee, it's a little chemistry experiment going. And people like to talk about how much coffee is like wine. It is in terms of complexity, but really wine comes already ready to drink. Coffee doesn't. It has to be brewed ideally right before you drink it. So you have to measure it properly, and you have to, which I have a scale. I even brought a scale along when I made this coffee this morning. And you have to, the water has to get to the right temperature that your brewer, or if you're, you want to use a little pour over drip machine, you can use a tea kettle.
Speaking of that, let's go ahead and fire this thing up as we talk through. We'll let that kind of heat up. Takes, you said, about 40 seconds.
This will be fun too.
And so you talk about all the different ways. What kind of classes? I think you're offering classes there, right, for making your coffee.
Pour over classes. If you like drip or you have a Chemex or something at home, you'll want to perfect that. We have really experts there. We have a 2-hour tasting seminar. One thing, people have never really learned to taste coffee like wine. They really would be surprised, and we have an expert flying in for that.
So say I come out and want to do the tasting. Do I have to pay for this, or are you guys doing this comp?
Tasting is extra. Every other class is free. $10 extra.
Okay, it's worth it. I mean, a cup of coffee is over $5 anyways. That sounds like a deal to me. So what do we got? What are you doing here?
Okay, this is a doctor and lawyer model, I admit. This is a $500 coffee maker. This is the type of machine you'll only see at CoffeeCon, and it's totally automatic. It's as easy to make as a K-cup, and it's so great. And you can actually make 2 cups of coffee, which is what we always make at my house, and the time it takes.
So $500. That better be a pretty spectacular cup of coffee.
Except it is. It really is, and it's a Prius because it's got great gas mileage. Because it extracts so well, you might find yourself using a little less coffee, at least at the lower end of the spectrum.
Well, I guess if you average it out, if you hit Starbucks, almost every day after time, this thing would pay for itself.
I think if you hit coffee places as much as I do, you would pay for it very quickly.
All right. Well, real quickly, I guess I'm going to have to wait to taste this spectacular cup. Tell us where people can go for CoffeeCon.
CoffeeCon. Well, go to coffee-con.com, and you can get tickets, or there's...
Where's the event?
The event is actually at the Joe B. Art Center, which is on 35th. It's near Bridgeport, and it's a great, very cool building. It's an art gallery. It's very fun, and it's from, it's from 9 to 5 tomorrow at the Joe B. Art Center.
Perfect. Just in time, Kevin Sinnott. Appreciate it. CoffeeCon. I'm going to get the taste test. We'll toss it later.
All right, John.
Kind of hot.
Yeah, it's a little hot.